Hello, my magicians. I hope you all are doing well. So, guys, our today's topic is all about how to create emotional clarity in our life. Now, you might be thinking that why do we need this emotional clarity and what it is exactly? Then let me ask you a few questions. Do you feel stuck in your life, or do you feel that your life is just happening on autopilot? You're waking up every day and doing stuff, going to sleep, and next day again the same day. You feel that you don't know the purpose of your life, or you're doing the job but you don't feel happy, or you don't feel satisfied there. You are doing it simply because it's taking care of your expenses. Then if you can resonate with any of these emotions, then simply understand that this is happening. You feel lost or stuck in life. That's simply because you do not have emotional clarity. You do not know how to create emotions that make you happy, because you have to actually work on creating such emotions. And in today's video, we are exactly going to understand how to create these emotions and how to make it part of our lifestyle. But before you begin, let me just introduce myself. I'm Amrita Engineer. I'm life and manifestation coach. I work on people's emotions. I totally work on the concept of energy and frequency. I help my students to create the frequency that attracts success, abundance, and happiness effortlessly. And now, if you want to know how exactly I do that, then you are free to attend my 3 sessions, which I give completely free of cost, and I have live every single morning, Monday to Friday. So if you're interested, do DM me on my Instagram. My account details are given in the comment section. And now let's come back to our emotional clarity. So, do you know something? The unique thing about emotional clarity or emotions per se is the emotions do not need anything. They are not dependent. What does that mean exactly? They don't need your success, your efficiency, or what you feel in your life, how much money you have, what you are doing, or how much you have achieved in your relationships. Your emotions are totally dependent on only one thing, on one person. That's you. Now you must be thinking that what Amrita is saying, that if you don't have money, or if you don't have success, you don't have good relationships, how can you create happy emotions? It would be impossible, right? That's what you're thinking? No, that's wrong. We can actually reprogram our mind and create the emotions where, irrespective of whatever is happening in your life, you just don't know how to feel other way, how to have those negative emotions, or even if you have negative emotions, how to replace it with the positive emotions. All you have to do is understand and reprogram your mind, which is what we are going to understand today. And in order to make you realize or prove my point, I'm going to give you a real life example of my life coaching student who is based out of US, who is multimillionaire. His wife happens to be my school friend. So when he approached me around 4 months back, I wanted to know why exactly he needs life coach in his life. So he said that, Amrita, you know me already. You know me for so many years. I have achieved so many things in my life, but I exactly feel opposite of what I should be feeling in that particular moment. And I said, what do you mean by that? He said, whenever I make tons of money in a particular day or in that particular month, like for him, making $1 million is like a small thing, because he himself is a multimillionaire. He's a startup millionaire guy, and wherever whatever he does, it just becomes success. But he said that rather than feeling successful, I just feel blank whenever I achieve or I perform really well, and I hate myself for feeling blank. Then second example that he gave me, that whenever he takes out his Lamborghini, he drives on the road, he should feel like an achiever. He should feel that, wow, I have achieved so much in my life at the age of 37, 38. But his eyes keep watching or keep searching for a car which is more expensive. And the moment he spots that car, immediately he starts feeling small and inferior. And he says that, he said that, Amrita, I hate myself for feeling inferior. In spite of being in a Lamborghini, I feel inferior about myself, and I just don't know how to come out of that emotion. And I keep hating myself. So I'm full of complaints, I'm full of resentment for myself, and I'm just tired of these feelings. So at that time, I only asked him one question, that, okay, what do you want to feel? He did not understand the meaning of it. He said, what? I again asked him the same question, that what exactly you want to feel? He said, Amrita, nobody has ever asked me this question, because being an achiever, every person only asks me that what do you want to achieve in your life? And that for that, I have tons and tons of answers. So I said, they're exactly what you're making the mistake. This is what the mistake. of your life. That instead of asking what you want to feel every day, you are asking what you want to achieve every day. And as a result, you are not in sync with your emotions. So when he understood that, I told him to create 5 most important emotions that he wants to feel throughout the day. Now, here, why this question is very important, then always remember, more you're in sync with these emotions, better will be your clarity. And the better is your clarity, you will be able to achieve your goals even faster, because what you want to achieve is what you want to feel, what you are feeling exactly. So you manifest what you want to achieve in life. So there is perfect alignment of what you want and what you want to achieve, and as a result, you will be able to achieve everything faster. So the moment he understood this concept, he created a list and he told me, okay, these are the 5 emotions I want to create in my life. So the first emotion was, he wants to feel grateful, thankful about everything. But he always was into this resentment mode. He always felt guilty about some or other things. He was always in that complaint zone. So we created this ritual that whenever he wake up in the morning, first thing in the morning, he has to come up with list of gratitude, where he has to come up with 10 things that he is grateful about. The only one condition I put for him was, every day it has to be different person or thing to give gratitude for. He cannot repeat whom he used yesterday, or whom he paid gratitude to yesterday or day before yesterday. It has to be new every single day. So he started with that, and within few months, within few days, he realized that his resentment, his complaint attitude was totally replaced by gratitude. And he also experienced one thing, that as he started with this ritual, he started attracting more and more situations which made him feel grateful about his life. And he said that, Amrita, you know what? I had so much, but I never felt this emotion in my life. But when I created it by being little intentional, by created it, using my efforts, I started attracting more of it. And that's how the law of attraction works. Whatever, wherever your focus goes, your energy flows. Wherever your focus will be, you will be attracting those things more. So if you complain more, you will be attracting more situations that have complaint frequency. But if you give gratitude, or if you feel thankful, you will be attracting more things that will make you give gratitude even more. Now, his second emotion, he wanted to give love and feel loved, because that was his one guilt, that he could not give a lot of time to his family, his wife, his kids, his parents, because he used to travel a lot. So we created another routine for him, that whenever he is living with his wife and his kids and parents, he has to make tea for everyone in the house. Now this was something he did not enjoy, but the best thing that he did, he totally surrendered to whatever I instructed him to do. Even though he hated, he just did not give me one chance to say that why you are not achieving, or why you are not doing it, or why you are not listening to it. That was the best thing about him. So he started waking up little early. He started making tea for his wife, for his parents, and that was his way of showing that I love you. He also started making breakfast for his kids. That was his way of showing kids that I really care and love you. And slowly he realized that this small ritual of his started creating that feeling of love within him. Something that, so by doing this, we replaced the feeling of guilt with that of feeling of love. Now, the third thing that his life was missing, or he always said that, Amrita, you know what? I have so much money, I have so much in my life, but my life is very boring. At least that's what I feel all the time. My life is very, like bland. There is nothing much. I'm just working, working, working all the time. So we created the element of fun. Now, something that he could do every day, he started waking up his kids, and he started, introducing some fun factor there. He started singing to them, he started cuddling them, kissing them, something that he was not doing, something, the job that his wife was doing all these years, he started doing it. As a result, even wife became happy that her work responsibility started getting shared by her husband. And even he started enjoying that fun time, those 10 to 15 minutes of fun time where they just used to have fun in the morning. And that fun factor started spreading out throughout his day, and he started attracting so many opportunities where he can have more fun. He started going for parties, he started taking his wife out. All these things happened automatically, just like, it was on autopilot. He did not have to do anything. He only had to create this one small ritual of creating fun in the morning, and all the fun activities started coming to him, and he suddenly felt that, oh wow, my life is so amazing. I don't know how this is happening, but every single day I'm doing something which is other than my work. And even I did all those things, those fun activities, my work is not getting affected anywhere. I don't know how that's happening. But that's how the things work. That's how the emotional frequency works. Now, the fourth and most important thing was satisfaction. He lacked feeling of satisfaction in his life. So for this, we created another separate ritual for him where he has to spend minimum 10 to 15 minutes with himself, and he just have to say that what all things that he has achieved to himself. The house, the cars, the kind of wealth he created, the kind of wealth he created for his parents, his siblings back in India. He has to just make himself realize that how much he has created, and there are so many reasons for him to feel satisfied. He just had to say that I feel really content, I feel really amazing, I feel really thankful for all the opportunities I have in my life. And as a result, he started, the satisfaction became part of his life. He, after a few days, he did not have to even take efforts. So even when his business was doing well, his business was down on particular day or in particular week, he felt satisfaction throughout day. He said that, Amrita, now no more I have to take efforts to feel satisfied. This emotion is very much part of my life, because we were reprogramming our subconscious mind. And fifth and most important was feeling rich, because something that he really missed in his life. He always felt small and he felt small and inferior in his life. So for that, we created very simple definitions of feeling rich. Every time he felt that, now every day he had to do this ritual, that every day in the afternoon he had to ask this question to himself, that do I have food to eat? Yes. Do I have the opportunities where I can buy 80% of the things, whatever my kids are asking, my parents are asking, my wife is asking, I am asking from myself? The answer is yes. Do I have enough facilities to take care of my life? The answer is yes. Then that means you are rich. So every day he actually created this speech, and he reminded himself that yes, I am rich. It was as simple as that. Now here you all might be thinking that, Amrita, don't you think that all these things sound too fake in the beginning? Always remember, guys, whenever you are creating positive emotions, you will have to create something intentionally that might feel fake in the beginning. Because if you want to create negative emotions, you will not have to do anything in your life. That is by default there. You don't have to do anything. And now another thing, would you feel that, just because this emotional clarity is now created, you also have to do the same thing? Just ask yourself, which are 5 emotions that you have to create in your life, and create small rituals which you can do or perform every single day, and just see how your life is changing. But always remember, just because you're creating this emotional clarity in your life, that doesn't mean that negative emotions will not be coming in your life. They will be coming, but they would just be fleeting thoughts. The moment you have those negative thoughts, immediately, without you taking efforts, the positive thoughts will take over those negative thoughts, and you will realize that you're coming out of that negative phase before even you realize that that's negative frequency, or that's negative emotion that you're in. And that's how our mind works. All you have to do is just reset your mind, reprogram your mind, and see the most amazing changes in your life. So guys, that's it from my side. I hope you have liked today's video. If you have any doubts, do ask me. Do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And bye bye. I'll see you tomorrow with another interesting episode. Bye bye.